I'm gonna go over Romans 1:18. I felt like the Lord put this in my heart to go over. So I'm gonna read it, and then I'm not sure if I'm gonna read my notes. I've been kind of writing, and yeah. So this one I'm gonna read. The wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and all unrighteousness of men, who by their unrighteousness suppress the truth. For what can be known about God is plain to them, because God has already shown it to them. For his invisible attributes, namely his eternal power and his divine nature, have been clearly perceived ever since the creation of the world and the things that have been made. So people expect signs and expect like some kind of sign. And we're so foolish that we want more signs, but the only sign that we need is that we breathe. He created the earths. His signs have already happened. The signs of his true and divine nature have already happened. It's already been shown to us, but it's plain to us because we're so focused on ourselves. It said, for what can be known about God is plain to them, because his attributes, namely his eternal power and divine nature, have clearly been perceived ever since the creation of the world and the things that have been made. So everything that has been made is from God. Everything that has been made is from God, and we're so foolish and we're so focused on the wrong things that we can't even perceive this. It's plain to us. This is what it says. So they are without excuse. All men are without excuse. Like, if you just look at creation, the immediate thought that pops in your head is, who made this? Who made this? And my answer for you is God. For although they knew God, they did not honor him as God or give thanks to him, but they became futile in their thinking, and their foolish hearts were darkened. Claiming to be wise, they became fools. So if you look at, I'm just going to throw out a name, like Elon Musk. Although, he's wise, he's so foolish because he thinks he's the creator of new things. He's the creator of new things, new technology. When everything he's creating, God made. God set up for him to make that. And we, instead of worshiping, we worship the creation instead of worshiping the creator. And we're so focused on who's making the new thing, what's the new thing, instead of paying attention to what has already been done. God literally made the heavens and the earth, and we're focused on what new iPhone is coming out. And we don't even give him credit for these things. So as we become more wise in the world, we actually become more foolish because we ignore everything that God has done. We don't even give him credit for making the earth. And I struggle with this too. I was thinking about this while I was reading it. I was like, I don't even give God enough credit, to be honest. I don't give him enough credit. And they exchanged the glory of the immortal God for images resembling mortal men and birds and animals and reptiles. We take credit for discovering things on earth that were made by God, and we take credit for them. How despicable is that? We take credit for the things of God. Do you know how much that probably grieves God? That the things that he created, he doesn't even get credit for them. It was like when Steve Jobs made the iPhone or whatever, the laptop, and then they kicked him out of his company. That's what that equivalent of that is. In the world, that's what that is. Therefore, God gave them up in the lusts of their heart and impurity to the dishonoring of their bodies among themselves, because they exchanged the truth about God for a lie, and worshipped the creator, or the creature rather than the creator, who is blessed forever. So now we're in a position where we are worshiping the creature instead of the creator who made the creature. And God gave us up God gave us up to our sin because we started doing this. He gave us up. He didn't give us up, but he allowed us to sin through free will because of our impure and darkened hearts. It says that but they became futile in their thinking, and their foolish hearts were darkened. We became darkened by impurity and the dishonoring of our bodies among ourselves. We exchanged the truth of God and started worshiping the creator the creature instead of the creator. We worship celebrities and other people like that instead of worshiping the person that made them. We put them on some kind of pedestal like they're something great. They're not. We're all sinners. We're all horrible. But according to the world, those people are great. We need to stop worshiping the creature and start worshiping the Creator. Have a blessed day. Praise the Lord.